They'll be calling you a radical. Hang in there with me. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about in this video. I mean, this is it's so heartbreaking. We're going to talk about the desal Fukushima, as I call the one in Huntington Beach, as I call the one there at Carlsbad. I call that the new Farrah Fawcett, and the reason is because Farrah Fawcett's house is right next to it. And that's not a slam to Farrah Fawcett. That beautiful, you're talking one of the most beautiful women, beautiful people, person who ever lived. Her tragic death. We'll talk about that, the guilt complex that the nuclear industry of the United States has laid on all of you. Oh, you died of cancer, your loved one, you must have smoked a cigarette, you must have drank, you must have done something wrong. The guilt complex, when it's there, killing you. This is big breaking news. This is gigantic. Look, and you're all worried about it. I'm going to throw you a bone for your fear porners and everything. They're going to put you in a FEMA camp. By the way, you're in a FEMA camp. You're all over. These are all FEMA camps. You put yourself in a FEMA camp and Wells Fargo owns it. And you go in your shiny coffin all day, freaking circling, trying to come home and watch your freaking box that shoves corporate freaking propaganda down your throat. YouTube does the same thing. It's disgusting. So, look, this is giant breaking news. It's heartbreaking. And Scotty Pruitt, that scumbag, and look, Trump administration is playing. Now look, hear me out. So they can legally poison you to death. Now this is important because you're going to get this nowhere on earth. Nowhere on earth. Just like everything that I've said from the beginning of Fukushima. My cancer fight, and by the way, I am officially a 1%er now. You know, hit that mark because it's 5 years from the last treatment. I survived a cancer. The AML, OS de novo, I was given 2 months to live right there. Post Fukushima. I was working right over here. Boom. Fukushima right there across. Killed all kinds of people here. So, this is important. Now hear me out. So the EPA has recommended in the time of a dirty bomb or a nuclear reactor so-called accident, so-called meltdown, they can legally raise the level 10 times what it is. Now remember, Obama raised the legal level 4 separate times. Many thousands of times in the first one on children radiation. That's their answer to Fukushima. Now this is important. This is important that you don't know, and nobody's going to report this. Not RT, Alex Jones. I mean, you think about all the work he did he didn't mean any of it. He was just freaking I mean, it's disturbing. It's disgusting. So, hear me out. Fukushima nuclear meltdowns has been declared by the IEAA, by the World Organization, as a 7. Now, it's only a 7, not a, no. Their scale only goes to 7. It's already declared a major nuclear catastrophe, not in Japan, here in the United States. So as soon as they raise that level, now, does that mean that the levels are increasing, and they know they're increasing, and they've got... Of course, our work as freelancers, we've proved this over and over. Look at our freelance. Go right to RadNet itself. Fukushima denial is a mental illness. It is a mental illness. Fukushima denial is not a river. Fukushima denial is a dying dead Pacific. I've proved it. My work has unarguably proved that Fukushima is killing the Pacific Ocean. It's killing you. You know, the fires. Look at this smog across here. You know, we get smog. Again, here in Utah, it traps in the valley. But this is the fires. These are the fires. I want to say this. The fires are burning in Santa Cruz as we speak. Now, you know I spent a tremendous amount of time in Monterey. A huge amount. And I want you to walk into the Monterey Aquarium and just ask Steve, ask any of them. Hey, how about the modern day Doc Ricketts, Kevin Blanch? You know, say, oh yeah. You know, they didn't want to believe me. I've worked those. You Google the Monterey pools, Carmel over there. That's me year in, year out. At low tide by myself. You know, Carmel Chris helped me last year a little bit, but really it's all on my own. You know how hard that is to catch at a low tide, do what I do? I mean, the work that I put in is incredible. You know, and so they argue with me, and I'm like, found one at low tide, and I worked all the way from Carmel, through the cove, up over the golf course, freaking down through all of it, clear down to fucking Lover's Point, fucking Doc Ricketts, clear down to the aquarium, all the way, even past there, Carlos, all of it. Fucking Moss Landing, the whole fucking bay. Fucking all of it. It's fucking dead. I found one starfish, and he said it right there, the head of the market. Kevin, we didn't believe you first, so we believe you now. And this whole lie that it's warm ocean, the ocean has been documented for the last almost 3 years now. It's been cooler than normal. The sardines are in freaking epic. You know, I mean, look what we're up against, the denial. So the desal plant vote is Thursday. This is a big thing, Huntington Beach. Now remember, this is my work again, hardcore work, as I fought the Carlsbad one tooth and nail. I fought it. Look, they will admit to you, they cannot filter out cesium, iodine, plutonium, fucking tritium. They can't fucking thing, and we know it's in the fucking water. Not just from Fukushima. What about San Onofre? You know, we said for 30, 40 years they're lying. They come out and admit it. Now, hello. God, I mean, I cannot believe the denial. I cannot believe the denial. They argued and said San Onofre never leaked into the ocean. Now they're admitting they've been dumping it in the whole time, just like I said, the whole time they admit it. California are hardcore radical criminals. These are the hardcore criminals. So they're going to legally raise it 10. We are already the highest in the world, but no one's even close. We're bringing in the Fukushima produce, the only one in the world. It's like, oh, the World Trade Organization is going to vote whether that's legal for South Korea. South Korea is going to tell the World Trade Organization to go fuck themselves. Look, the Fukushima produce, just like, oh, people are protesting that EU has said that's coming. No, I was in Europe when the EU freaking commission, who everybody votes on it, and they give everybody, even if you're not in the EU, the whole broad thing, said no, hell no. You're not bringing it in. I can tell you, I've been in Italy, I've been in Austria. Oh, it ain't coming in. Oh, hell no. They will freaking burn people at the stake. You think I'm so radical? I will say it like this. I want to say it, because I am that disgusted. Either you join this teeny army of mine, or just fuck it, forget it. I want to say this. This is this important. You know, I love my grandchildren. My little grandsons were born just days after Fukushima. I love my grandchildren. You don't think I'm going to fight these fuckers that are trying to fucking kill us? Kill them? Oh, and I'm not going to fight back. You think I'm radical? I want to say this, so I'm at the light in the night. I was given 2 months to live right there in that thing. You know, 6 years ago right now. So, in the survival circle, these are survival balloons. All young people that had bone marrow transplant. I was the oldest one in the circle. I did it without a bone marrow transplant. Everybody's like, how'd you do this, Kevin? Everybody that knows it's in the survival circle, and these loved ones, you know, Marshall's wife, Carlet's husband, they know that I beat a cancer. They're like, people ask me. Go ask them. They'll tell you. They'll say, oh, we know how he did it. He's so radical. So I was head of the support group at LDS. Me and another old guy who survived a really freaking thing. He's older than me. There was 3 of us, 2 old time, and myself, and I was in the middle of the fight. And we had a support group in there with people that were dying. This young woman comes in there, and she started her kumbaya. I've turned my life over to God and Jesus. And I says, which one? Which Jesus have you turned over? The blonde-haired blue one with the AK-47? Which one? The one that's, I mean, tell me, you know, the star people are coming back. Which one? Look, I says, come on, girl. I'm going to tell you right now. You're in the fight of the life. Look, I want people to understand, as soon as they use cancer, the word acute on you. They use the word acute on you. Your chance of surviving even 3 months is so low, it's unbelievable. You have no clue what you're up against. And they want to come by you and softball this. You get in there. So no, you get to, I went just like this to her. Get them up. Get them up like this, and you learn to fight, and you fight. You fight. So, and that's what I tell people. Her mom and her support group, because she says, oh, I'm putting on my, went to the LDS board and told them that I scared them. And I was scared. I says, good. They all should be scared. This is a mass murder. What she has, a survival rate fucking so low, it's unbelievable. You've got to fight. Look, if I'm not walking, talking proof of how you beat freaking this thing, look at me, what I've done. I was given a death sentence 6 years ago. The survival rate's less than 1%. AML de novo leukemia in a 51-year-old male, it's unheard of. That you don't survive. I survived. Right here. The fight. I don't fight for the cure, and I support everybody. The fight. I'm fighting for the people that gave me cancer. I'm going to go at them. I'm going to go at them every way I fucking can. And I don't believe in violence. I mean, the YouTube video might have sort. I mean, my work is branded. You can't fucking argue. And so you can go ahead and brand. I mean, the Pacific Ocean's in free fall, collapse epically. It's a catastrophe. The salmon numbers are proof it's Fukushima. The typos are all my work. I can't believe I'm the only one. I mean, it's insane to believe that I've done this. So they complain. I'm like, okay, you know, and I've always supported her. So I'm at the thing, and you know, and everybody's hardcore mourning down there. It's very sad. So I see a picture, you know, in the crowd. And her mom really went off on me. Her mom, you know, just hated me, didn't like my ways. I said, I don't give a fuck if you don't like my ways. You know, you fight your way and whatever. You know, I'm trying to save people. I want people to live. This, I know this dynamic. I watched my father die for it. I watch and I know what it is. So I see her picture. I'm like, oh my God. The mourner, whole group of them, shirts on, the whole thing, and So I walk up. She passed, huh? Yeah, last year. Her mom really standoff to me. She really pissed off. I said, you know, and said some, you know, rude stuff to me. I says, don't talk to me like that. You know, don't you dare fucking blame me. Don't you fucking dare fucking blame me for everything that happens to any of you or any of your fucking loved ones. Don't you fucking dare blame me. Don't you dare. You look yourself in the fucking mirror. You ignorant trials and fucking rats come to me. Because karma's very real. When cancer fucking comes to your fucking door, it's going to remember the karma and the way you treated me. And the way fucking I got treated by the fucking media. I mean, the denial. I mean, I've been arguing for RT, PBS, you name it, they interviewed me. They fucking threw me under the bus. They fucking backstabbed me. The so-called activist community, Gundershield, fucking Held Caldecott, fucking Busby, all of them fucking betrayed me. I've been betrayed so hardcore by somebody, you know, it's broke me. I'm down to fucking zero. Fucking, I was a millionaire. I mean, this whole fight, look, see what I live on. Fuck. You don't think I can go get a fucking Wall Street job? Well, look at my fucking expertise. You know, General Electric, fucking Chicago Bridge, fucking Apple derivatives. I'm fucking walkie-talkie. No, the fight is the fucking life. You know, hello. I mean, I'm fighting the Great Pacific Genocide. I mean, do you realize what I'm up against? Do you have any, I mean, beyond David versus Goliath. The desal plant cannot filter this shit out. Drink up. So, at first, it was just going to go into Rancho Santa Fe, the one at Carl's Bat. And I'm like, good, take out some of those tort attorneys. Look at those scumbags. USS Reagan versus GE. That's all my work. I'm the only one there. I'm the only one. Oh, we love the troops. No, you don't. No, you don't. I mean, you attack. I'm the only one there in support. It's just me and Lori. You know, Bill Beef showed up. You know, these people, and then they back out. You know, San Onofre, the same thing. Without me, San Onofre never shut down. I mean, I get no credit, no respect, no nothing. You can join in this team because we're up against it. And I'm going to fight these fuckers. You know, I'm going to fight them. I'm not going to fucking fight for a cure. I support the people that fight for the fucking cure. I'm fighting these fucking assholes that did this to us. They can legally not. I mean, do you know how? So the legal limit is going to be the equivalent to 15,000 x-rays. 30 CAT scans. I mean, in the interim, and we're not talking like this, we're talking boom. Do you know how bad, freaking, how much radiation's in a CAT scan? I'll tell you how bad it is. Okay, they came on the shit. I have 4 tattoos up me. That's my scarf, my chest split open. My central fucking line, central line. So, you know, they did light radiation here. But they wouldn't even dare CAT scan me anymore. That's how, they're like, no, we're going to have to fly blind. We're just going to treat, no. They didn't even dare CAT scan. I mean, finally, after so many years, they're like, we don't want it, but we got it. You know, avoiding the freaking radiation, getting on. Then they wear out my aortic valve. Ogden Regional right over there tells me, go see my dad. I don't know how I didn't die. How the fuck didn't I die this spring? I was born on Easter. I collapsed on fucking Easter. In my whole life, in this whole fight, I've never been so heartbroken. Everything that I said was true. This horrible freaking catastrophe and nightmares unfolding right, and no one gives a fuck. The United States of usury. Fukushima denial is not just only a mental illness, it's a death sentence. I've seen it. I've seen it. The only people I've seen survive these cancers are people that fucking know all about Fukushima, know what radiation does, and they stand up to it, and they fight back. I'm going to defend my grandchildren. You know, these fucking madmen, these sicko bastards fucking want to attack me. I get attacked by fucking Utah media, by Utah politicians. I mean, they're on me all fucking day, 24/7 like wolves. Why? A AML cancer fucking victim gets it because they hate people that survive. They hate me. San Onofre saying death threats. I got a fucking death threat. And this guy says, don't come down fucking near Roosevelt. I says, the next road over is called Hunsaker. I mean, that's my grandfather, great-grandma. That's who he's named after. Fuck you. You want to threaten me? Go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm not afraid of it. So I've walked through the valley of the shadow of death. Literally, I have. I fear no evil. And I'll tell you why I fear no evil. Because these are for the angels. Marsha, Carla, Dwayne, Judy, freaking all of them. I go on and on and on. Dana, Gail, on and on and on and on and on and on. that I sat with. I was with them, Paul. Oh, they watch out for me. You're no fucking match for me. Try me. I'm not afraid of you. Either fucking join in and help this fucking fight, or you know what? Stand down. Fucking move aside. Fucking quit crowding the fucking field. You know, you can spin your dogma, brand yourself in history all you want. YouTube's a fucking disaster. But it's all I have. I don't have anything else because media, you know, in San Diego, they fuck me. Channel 8, Channel 10, Channel 30. I do all their work. Oh, yeah, we promise, Kevin, if you do this interview, we promise we'll put you up. You say that every time. Then they did it again. They just play my voice. RT, oh, we promise. The RT Uncut Corona's Million Mass March, that's all my voice. That's me. Fucking, they'll put fucking pictures with my blue headband, but they won't fucking, the interviews, you know, I mean, I'm doing interviews. And I'm talking about Fukushima radiation, RT, and then they'll chop me as soon as I start talking about inequality, all police brutality, all these different things. They chop out. Why? Why? Because you can't handle the fucking truth? What, radiation doesn't kill you? Oh yeah, I saw Gaylord put some in his mouth. Gaylord died of leukemia. He was a fucking madman. What are you, Madame Curie? Really, what are all of you? Madame Curie and Balco? This is going to kill you. This is going to give everyone cancer. The CDC's already calling it the cancer epidemic. Drink up. Just turn out fucking Thursday and vote in fucking Huntington Beach. That desal plant is a disaster because it cannot filter out Fukushima. Fukushima's, look right under your feet. Look under your feet. Walk out in California. Look under your feet. The fucking typos are dead. What, you can't look under your feet? Are you in that denial? The anchovies, everything's collapsed post-Fukushima. That's all coincidence. You can't see the cancer. Every time I'm down there, I get so many people. Oh, my dad died in 2012, 2013, 2014, ML, my sister, my brother. What? We know the cancer rates have gone off the hook. They're hiding them. My own doctor said, he says, I'm anti-no. They won't let us talk. You know, he used to give me passes and say, go, Kevin, go. Because he knows. He's one of the most famous oncologists in the world. I mean, he knows. He loves me, and he says, you go, you go. He's supporting, he gave me rides to Freak Play, whatever. They won't let him talk. They'll put him in jail. So they're going to raise it. It's legally. And it's not just when a dirty bomb happens, because it will go retroactive now. Because they've already declared Fukushima as a nuclear emergency meltdown in the United States. You're in denial. You know, go to sleep, it's an ongoing event. It's 2,413 days today. They got no answer. They just been pushing the Pacific Ocean. And you can go into Fukushima denial all you want. Hasn't killed anyone. Fukushima's killed millions. It's killed the tide pools, it killed the fucking salmon. That's not all coincidence, it happened post-thing. Cancer rates have fucking spiked up for her. Fukushima, 50, over half of them are dead. There's fucking well documented over 20,000 Fukushima workers are dead of fucking cancer. 20,000. They're finding urns and temples all over. There's, you know, European media, Chinese media, they're all over there. We don't get to see it here. Of course not. In the United States, a fucking usury. Fascism on Balco. Trump, please allow me to introduce myself. I'll be first guy in. What do you think? You don't think they had conversations about Fukushima? Are you kidding? They'll admit they covered it up. They'll admit it now. They admit it to me all the time. They'll say, well, we had to. The economy, the economy, the economy. You traded in your health for someone else's fucking wealth in your shiny fucking coffin. Monterey, the city of trees. Wow. They've been cutting them down. They've been dying in droves. They've been cutting them down as fast as they can. The whole time I'm in there. Fucking sad. Fucking sad. Great Salt Lake going dry. You know how much toxic fuel is dumped all over? You know how much toxins is dumped all over? Nuclear waste in California. I had a guy tell me, he says, oh, I'm in California, I got chronic, you know, this fucking blah blah, teacher at Davis High. Blah, 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 blah. Chronic. I says, fuck, you can live for fucking 50 years on chronic. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I got it from around. I says, you grew up in LA, huh? I says, do you know what Santa Susana is? No. I says, and you teach science. You call your submarine, you don't know what fucking Santa Susana, you got fucking cancer and you grew up in the valley. It's like I had a guy argue me about WIP. Oh, I'm all for nuclear energy and he teaches at UTEP. I'm like, what? You teach, you know WIP blew up. No, I don't believe in that. What? You don't watch the news? You don't fucking, it's fucking most widely reported. $2.3 billion to reopen WIP. What's WIP? That's where they're storing all the nuclear waste in Carlsbad's fucking New Mexico. Fucking Carlsbad's Farrah Fawcett, turn it on. You know, 10% of all the water source in San Diego County is coming from fucking the ocean now. You know, fucking poison. Not even that. I want you to remember this. But you know Tijuana just massively dumps all their sewer. You think they filter all that? Drink up. Boil your fucking food. Fucking cook your food. Take a fucking shower. Get on the fucking boxcar. Not me. Not me. You're either with me or you're fucking without me. And I know Bush said that, and you were all with him. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass, not me. Pat Tillman fought him off when they murdered Pat Tillman. Same old fucking bullshit. You want to fight fairy tale shit? Oh, they're gonna put us in a FEMA camp and line them up? Oh, you're in a FEMA camp. This fucking, and Johnny got his gun. Lock and load, okay? What are you going to do with that fucking gun? You gonna shoot radioisotope out of the fight? That's enough. On gun ownership at this level, the AK-47, the fast converter, is nothing but fucking Mr. Sunday Night Special. That'll be fucking 40 years Van Zant's plane went down. On the 20th, the same day GE reports. You were warned. Fuck. That's nothing but selfishness. It's all selfish. Me, 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 me. No terrorist's gonna get you. Nobody wants to steal your Walmart shit. The nuclear fucking energy fucking crime syndicate's going to kill you. It's going to kill fucking you, money, your family. You're going to get cancer, and you're not going to survive it, because I've watched it. Because you're weaklings, and you say it's all God. No, it's not God's fucking will. No, it's not. Star people aren't coming to save you. Fucking fight or die. Stand tuned. I choose to fight. Exactly 6 years ago, I was laying in there right now in such a surreal state. Doctor had to tell me, fucking scumbags. Stand tuned.